Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Rachna's GK Vlogs. And today under the section of Know Your English, I am going to discuss with you an idiom which is straight from the horse's mouth. So what is the meaning of this phrase and what is the origin and what is the usage of this phrase? We will be discussing this in our video. First, we will talk about the meaning of the phrase, which is getting information from a dependable or reliable source, or getting information from the highest authority, or getting information from someone who has personal knowledge of the event. Or we can say that when we get direct or first-hand information about something, then we can use the phrase straight from the horse's mouth. And some examples can also be given for this. Supposing I tell you that what you heard is true, I know since I heard it straight from the horse's mouth. Secondly, we can also say that I don't believe it that he is leaving. I am going to ask him and hear it straight from the horse's mouth. Another sentence in which we can use it, I know that they are getting married. I heard it straight from the horse's mouth. That is, I heard it straight from the persons who have decided to get married. So this is how we use this phrase. And now let us talk about the origin of this phrase. The origin of this phrase, it is said that it has reference to horse racing. Tips on the likely winner are circulated among the punters, and the most trusted source are the ones who are closest to the horse, that is the stable boys. The phrase goes one step further and better, that is from the horse itself. The people who bet on horses, they get information from the punters, from the stable boys, and it is said that this is the most dependable information, and this is why it is said that the information is straight from the horse's mouth. Then it is also said that the phrase was first used in the 19th century, and in fact when somebody goes to buy a horse, to establish the age of the horse, the mouth of the horse is examined and the number of teeth are examined, and on the basis of that the age of the horse and the value of the horse is determined. So the phrase came from this practice straight from the horse's mouth, because the age of the horse is established on the basis of the mouth of the horse. So you can say that these are two sayings which point to the origin of this idiom, of this phrase. Sometimes when we use this phrase, it can lead to some misconception also. Like once one of our colleagues told us that while taking class, he was a professor of English, so he was taking his class and he used this phrase in the class straight from the horse's mouth, and his students got angry and they thought that he is labeling them as horses. So use this phrase very carefully, and of course it has a very funny meaning. It is a very funny phrase, funny idiom, and we will be talking about some more idioms in the times to come on our channel. Now, one more thing I would like to share with you, talk to you about this, and that is the difference between advice and advice. One advice is with the C and the other is with S. The difference between advice versus advice is that advice with an S is a verb, while advice with a C is a noun. And when we use it as a verb, it means to recommend or to give information to someone. On the other hand, advice with a C is a noun, and it means an opinion or recommendation offered as a guide to action. Like we seek advice from our elders, or if we use it as a verb, then we can say that the teacher advised the students to work hard if they want to pass the examination with good marks. So remember that advice with a C is a noun, advice with an S is a verb. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel and like and share my videos.